Hey there. So, after a long time, again, I'm posting a review because, as you all know, the uh, rise in temperature for which I wasn't feeling well or wasn't feeling uh, much motivated enough to make a video because in my room I don't have any air conditioner. So and then when the cyclone came, I thought that now it will be much more uh, convenient to make a video, but there was some power cut issues because of the cyclone. So again, I didn't make any videos. So now today I'm making a video. Anyways, today I'll be reviewing an Indian fountain pen, Indian brand from an Indian brand uh, from the company called V-Sign. Actually, this is a fountain pen. This is the V-Sign Cute. Uh, this fountain pen is actually a revived fountain pen from a famous Indian brand that is called Camlin. As you all know, Camlin brand. Back in my school days, in 2006 or 7, I had a pen, this pen from the brand Camlin, which was called Camlin Cute. I still have that fountain pen, which is this one. It's now a vintage fountain pen, and this was my first ever fountain pen in my pen collection. Uh, so from that time onwards, I was so much attached to this fountain pen, and I have searched for different body colors of this fountain pen, but unfortunately Camlin must have stopped manufacturing this fountain pen at some point. So then when I came back again in this rabbit hole of fountain pen collection, I came across this company called Bina. Actually, Bina company was founded by Santram Motwani. Uh, Actually, and Bina is a parent company of V-Sign, and V-Sign company was established in 1865. So it's an old company, manufacturing company, and Santaram Motwani was an excellent uh, pen manufacturer at that time. When he was in his prime time, he had expertise and knowledge in pen making, in general pens and fountain pen making. So he thought of making a fountain pen manufacturing company of his own, and so came along the company called Bina. Then now this Bina company is in the leadership of the second generation of Santaram Motwani, that is his son, his heir, Hero Motwani, and the V-Sign company, the sub-brand of Bina, is now under the supervision or in the hands of the third generation, that is Nikhil Motwani. And both the fountain pen company, both the main brand and the sub brand are very good company in their making of fountain pens, good quality fountain pens. Now Bina is known, and Bina is popular because of two of their fountain pens. Obviously they make many fountain pens, but Bina is mostly famous, or their Two of their most famous fountain pens are Bina Magic fountain pen and Bina Lincoln fountain pen, which both of the pen I have in my collection. Uh, so now both Hiro Motwani and Nikhil Motwani are leading Bina and Visa company, and they are now one of India's leading fountain pen manufacturer. So now let's talk about this fountain pen. This is Visa Cute fountain pen. As I've told you, a revived version of Camlin Cute. This is an eyedropper fill fountain pen. It's a pocket fountain pen and it's a workhorse of a fountain pen. Ever since I bought this fountain pen, it has not uh, in my it was not in my pen case uninked. It is always inked and is ready to write. So today what I will do, I will show you the parts of this fountain pen. I will do a writing sample with it and I will discuss with you about my likes and dislikes of this Visa Cute fountain pen. So let's get started. Now this is the size comparison of Visa Cute with Pilot Parker Frontier on top and Pelican Jazz Elegance at the bottom. This is quite a short fountain pen, hence it's cute and hence it's a pocket fountain pen. Now let me show you the comparison with Camlin Cute fountain pen. It's almost the same, guys. It's almost the same size, just a touch bit longer than Camlin Cute, and the threading part is also a little bit better in Visa Cute fountain pen. Now let me zoom out a little bit and show you the size parts of this fountain pen. On the top of the cap, this cap finial is normal flat shape, nothing fancier in it. It bulges down to the metal clip band which is attached with it. And another thing that I like about this fountain pen is quite handy. I would say is quite handy an option. You can unscrew this uh, top finial to remove the clip to make it a clipless pocket fountain pen. There you go. You don't have to use the clip to use this fountain pen, but for this video I will again put back the clip, and it's quite easy to undo the screw to remove the clip with it. Now again let's come back to the parts of this fountain pen. As you can see, it's a fairly decent shape fountain pen, nothing fancy in it. Straight cap with no curves or anything, with a metal cap band at the bottom of the cap. And on the clip, as you can see, it's a drop shape clip with Visa Cute engraved on the clip. It's a screw to open cap with one and a quarter turn to uncap the fountain pen. Now let's keep the cap aside to see other parts of this fountain pen, and this is what you call a zero size nib of a fountain pen. Let me show you a bit closer. As you can see, with a breather hole, and it over at the bottom of the nib over there, it is written iridium tipped. So it's a stainless steel nib fountain pen with a fine nib size with an ebonite feed. And this is another great feature of this fountain pen, that under 100 rupees you get a pocket fountain pen with an ebonite feed. I mean, what else can you ask from this company, or for a fountain pen to be this much portable and user friendly with an ebonite feed? Now the pricing of this fountain pen is in between 90 rupees to 110 rupees in Indian currency, which is $1 to $1 30 to 50 cents in US dollar, which is the cheapest, which makes it the cheapest and best pocket fountain pen in the entire world, I will say, because you won't found any other fountain pen, or rather any other pocket fountain pen with an ebonite feed and this pocket size and this workers of a fountain pen. I can guarantee you that. Now, next thing is that the color availabilities are this black one. I also have this blue one. It's a royal navy blue kind of a blue. Then you get another option is that of a maroon one and a teal green one. So let's get back to the video again. It's a screw to uncap fountain pen. Now it's an eyedropper fill fountain pen. What you have to do is just you have to unscrew this part. Let me show you. This is the barrel. You just unscrew the barrel from this section and you eyedropper fill this whole barrel, and it holds around 0.5 to 0.6 milliliter of ink, which is a lot, uh, because in any converter you get around 0.2 to 0.3 ml of milliliters of ink, but in this fountain pen you get 0.5 to 0.6, almost the double of any converter size, capacity of any converter. Then the barrel is a straightforward barrel, nothing fancier, and at the end of the barrel you get to see this threaded section, because as it is a small fountain pen, it's a pocket fountain pen. For larger hands you can screw the cap at the back of the fountain pen and you get a pretty decent size fountain pen, as you can see. Now you can, another thing, good thing about this fountain pen is that if you want, you can align the clip with the nib of this fountain pen. So what does it do is that every time you unscrew the cap and screw it back at the screw it back to pose the fountain pen, you will line up with the nib, the clip lines up with the nib of the fountain pen, which is a good convenient, I will say, because I myself as an OCD kind of a thing in this fountain pen hobby. So many of you are there like me who has this kind of an OCD. So there you go, you get to do all this in this fountain pen, which I like very much. Now let's look at the writing sample with this fountain pen. And another thing is that you don't have to struggle to cap the to screw the cap at the back of the fountain pen, because the threads are so smooth and rounded off even at this section of this fountain pen. If you want to hold your fountain pen like on the grip sections as well, you won't feel anything at all. Even for longer writing sessions, you won't feel like the skin is you won't get any kind of a feeling that you're feeling uncomfortable while holding your fountain pen at the threaded section of the threaded part of the section. So that's another good thing of this fountain pen. The whole build quality of this fountain pen is just awesome in this fountain pen. Now let's look at the writing sample with it. And the screw it takes to pose the cap at the back of the fountain pen is just quarter of a ton, I will say, or you can say almost 1 ton. I won't say it's a complete 1 ton, I will say it's a quarter of a ton. Now let's look at some writing sample. Okay, so where do I, yeah, so let me zoom in again for a little. Wait, I hope this will be okay. Yes, it is fine. So this is V sign cute fountain pen, and I don't generally post the cap at the back of the fountain pen, I generally use this unposted, because even in my with my gorilla hands it is quite comfortable. But if you post the cap at the back of the fountain pen, you will get much more balanced and comfortable writing experience. But let's do some writing with the pen unposted and then with the pen posted at the back of the fountain pen. And it's a fine nib, and the ink for today is Camlin Permanent Black. Sorry, I just have to fit it in there. So now quick brown. It's so smooth of a writer. Lazy dog. No skips, no hustlers whatsoever. Now some for some fast writing. Quick brown jump. Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, just deal with it. So as you can see, even for fast writing experience, it's very much reliable of a writer. Now some wetness test of the nib. As I've told you, this is a fine nib, so the ink that it throws is quite good. Now let me post cap the fountain pen at the back, cap at the back of the fountain pen, and let me show you some writing sample with it again. It's quite wet for fine nib and for a pocket size fountain pen, because it has this ebonite feed, which is good in a fountain pen because it allows to throw a lot more ink on the paper. Next is that this is a stainless steel nib, so you won't be able to get much of a line variation because it is as stiff as a nail. You won't get any line variation with it. Now for some reverse writing. It's scratchy as hell, but it keeps up because of that ebonite feed. It won't run out of ink, but I won't suggest you to write it with with upside down nib. And that's pretty much it, and this is one of the best pocket fountain pen in my collection, guys. Now let's discuss about the likes and dislikes of this fountain pen. So we sign cute fountain pen, and what do I like and what do I not like about this fountain pen? There is not many things to dislikes about this fountain pen. So first let me discuss with you about my likes of this fountain pen. This is the best pocket fountain pen you can get under 100 rupees, that is $1. So with also obviously also with an ebonite feed, you won't find any fountain pen, let it be a pocket fountain pen or a normal size fountain pen, that has ebonite feed in it and is under 100 rupees in Indian currency, or $1 in US dollar, $1 US, within $1 US. Next thing is that the portability of this fountain pen, because of its size, shape, build quality, uh, it is much more convenient to go around with this pen in your jeans pocket, in your shirt pocket, or in your pen case. So uh, there's that. And again, I will say that it is a workhorse of a fountain pen, as it is an eyedropper fill fountain pen. As I've told you, it's a workhorse of a fountain pen, fits all the hands, may it be small hand or big hand, may whatever the gripping position or posture may be, you won't feel any discomfort holding this pen while writing for longer sessions. So there's that also. Another thing is that, as I've told you, as I've shown you in the previous part of this video, that the option you get to use this fountain pen as a clipless fountain pen, you just unscrew the top finial of this fountain pen and the clip will come out of it, and then again unscrew, screw back the top finial, and you will get a clipless pocket fountain pen, which you can put it in your jeans pocket or in your pen case or in your pen bag. Just drop it, keep it inside of it, and you won't even feel that there is a pen in your pocket. Also, because of the eyedropper fill capacity, you get a ton of ink, not like 1.5 or 2 ml of ink capacity, but you will get around zero point 0.5 to zero point 0.6 ml of milliliter of ink in it as an eyedropper fill, and you won't get any hard starts or skips while writing with this fountain pen, even for longer writing sessions. Also, another thing is that I like the screw threads at the back of the fountain pen to push to make it convenient to post the cap at the back of the fountain pen, so that it becomes a normal size fountain pen. And the screwing of the cap at the back of the fountain pen is much easier. As you can see, just uncap the fountain pen and just cap it, and that's it, you get a normal size fountain pen. You don't have to struggle to cap it, to screw it at the back of the fountain pen like that or something, and there are not many threads that you just have to screw and screw and screw, then you will get to the end of the screw threads. Just you just do this, just not even a complete turn, it's I will say a quarter of a turn to cap the fountain pen, to cap the to post this fountain pen at the back of the pen. Next thing is that under 100 rupees, the build quality is superb. They didn't cheap out on anything. You don't have to worry about breaking this fountain pen or crushing this fountain pen in your fountain in a jeans pocket with other things like your keychains or cell phone or coins. Yeah, obviously you will get scratch marks or scuff marks on longer usage of time, as you have seen I have in this fountain pen, because I have carried this fountain pen in my jeans pocket a lot, because of the portability and the size of the fountain pen and the user friendly experience that I had in this fountain pen. It's just one of the best pocket fountain pen I have in my collection. Next is that another thing is the clip is also functionable. If you want to use this fountain pen with your clip, it is also very much functionable, and it clips onto any fabric or any uh, even thicker materials or fabrics, that if you want to clip it in your jeans pocket as well, it will clip onto it, there won't be any problem. And because of the springiness of this clip and the usability of this clip, the pen won't fall out of your jeans pocket or shirt pocket or pen case accidentally. Next thing I will say is that the nib is very much smooth, and I like this nib, this zero size nib it is called, as I've told you. With the ebonite feed in this fountain pen, it is just the best writer, best pocket fountain pen in my collection. Again, I will say that once again, and Vsign has done a great job in reviving this fountain pen. Even this Camlin Cute I have in my collection is also one of the best writer, but I don't use this fountain pen as much because this is a vintage fountain pen and it is of emotional attachment I have with this fountain pen, so I have this in my collection as well. I also have this blue color of the same body, the same fountain pen, the Vucen Cute. They come in 4 colors. This black one, this blue one, you will get a maroon one and a teal green one. And the availability of this fountain pen is also very high because they don't go out of stock that much, but it is quite popular in among the fountain pen enthusiasts or among the fountain pen users because of the quality and the writing experience of this fountain pen. Next is another thing that I like about this fountain pen is that the ease of clean of this fountain pen. You just uncap the fountain pen, you just uncap this section from the barrel, just push out the ebonite feed and nib out of the section and just clean it under any clear tap water, and it's good to go again. If you ink it with your favorite ink again, and it's all ready to go. uh, Another thing is that the nib does not dries out or hard stars or anything, but yeah, there is one thing that I have noticed, that if I use this fountain pen with Parker Quink inks, I generally try to match inks with the pen bodies. So I have used this fountain pen with Parker Quink black ink. After a few days of unused, after keeping this fountain pen for a few days unused, the nib tends to dry out a little bit, but then after doing some scratches or tapping on paper with the nibs ever so slightly, it starts again. But with less saturated inks like Camlin inks or Shulekha inks or Brill inks or Dayton inks, you won't get any dry up of this fountain pen. I have kept this fountain pen unused for even over a week or so, and then when I uncapped this fountain pen, it just wrote perfectly without any hard starts or skips. Now I don't have much of dislike about this fountain pen. You can say it's a nitpicky of a thing, and it's only subjective to me only, that the nib size is only available in fine. Had it been available in medium as well, then this would have been the best. Under $100, you won't get any fountain pen under $100 that is a pocket fountain pen and of with ebonite feed and of this quality. I can guarantee you that. So had it been available in medium nib also, it would have been much better for me. That's the only dislike or nitpicky about this fountain pen. Other than that, it's the best pocket fountain pen you can get under rupees 100, under rupees 100. There is no other fountain pen that is below 100 rupees, and it's a pocket fountain pen and also an Indian brand. That's one thing to be proud of. So that's pretty much it for today about this Vsign cute fountain pen. Hope this was useful, and I will gladly see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Take care.